Hey folks, I'm gonna catch you up to speed on what I've been doing on my staycation, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I thought I'd catch you guys up to speed. This is Saturday, the third day of my staycation, and I'm getting a lot done. I'm managing to get all of the little things I needed to tie, loose ends I needed to tie up for getting things winterized and chores and tasks completed. Also, some projects that I've started. I'm completing those. I'm just attacking one by one and just trying to get everything done. One of my major projects that I set out to do this year, because at the beginning of the year I made a list of things I wanted to accomplish, and that was the garden and just focus on the garden and the garden fence. So I completed just a little bit ago the entire garden fence. So we got the garden fence completely done all the way around. I've got my 2 gates, and I'll be hauling rock tomorrow because I'll be laying a driveway right through here. I've got it all cleared out. And I've got this little area over here. It measures 7 by 10. So I'm going to go online and see if I can't find a 6 by 10 garden shed to fit there. I'm going to pack in a bunch of gravel, level the area out, and put a garden shed there. Because I need a place to store my rototiller, my lawnmower, my wheelbarrow, and some other things. I just wanted to get out of the weather and not have to store in the, be exposed to the weather all the time. We're just trying to clean things up. I'm also continuing gardening. We're now in November, and I thinned out my cabbage in October, and I still have stuff growing. Yeah, October, November garden. I've got stuff growing in the greenhouse. I've got carrots I'm going to be harvesting. I only have 2 things growing in the greenhouse right now, and that is carrots and Swiss chard, but we'll be harvesting those here pretty soon because I'm going to be gutting out the greenhouse. So once I got everything moved out of the greenhouse, I'm going in and I'm leveling well, not totally leveling the ground. I want a little bit of a slope because I want water to run off. But I'm going to be loading rock and cement in there to try to keep the weeds and the rodents out because I've got a problem with rodents and weeds in there. And I don't want that. And it also gives me a better place to walk on a nice hard surface. And I do eventually, next year, I'll put this on my New Year's resolution. I want to do an aquaponics system in there. Aquaponics, hydroponics. I want to raise some fish. That's right. Some of my viewers have been asking me, hey, what about raising fish in your greenhouse? Well, yeah, I'm going to go raise some fish. How about that? Yep, this is my new back gate. And I've got this thing I got to recondition, and I'm going to go ahead and put raised beds in here and some kind of barrier. And this is going to be for my raspberries so they don't spread and grow all over the place. They stay right in here. And what this pipe is you see here, this is actually a gin pole. Some of you don't know what a gin pole is, so let me show you what it does. There you go. I also moved my post back from my grapes, and we're just going to continue growing the grapes up there. So they're not moving, and then right here in this part of the garden, I'm going to go ahead and build 2 big raised beds, and we're going to be growing blueberries and strawberries in there. I also wanted to point out that next year on my to-do list, I'm going to add to my New Year's resolution, and that is also complete the fencing around the backyard with new fencing, the same style as I have around the gardens. And then the backyard will completely be fenced in, deer-proof, duck-proof, and chicken-proof. Because my chickens get into my garden and like to take dust baths in the raised beds. How many of you have that problem? I'm also going to continue bringing in rock, and we're going to put rock borders around all the raised beds and then around the greenhouse, so I don't have a whole lot of weeding to do with the weed whacker, because I don't have a weed whacker now. It broke. Yeah, no more weed whacker. So if I put a rock border, I can just go over real quick with a lawnmower, or maybe I can put on my wish list for next year and get me one of those robot lawnmowers. They have vacuum cleaners that are robots. Why can't I have a lawnmower that's a robot? That way it mows the lawn and recharges itself. How about that? So I want to take you guys out and show you this. I hauled all this rock and spread it. We got a whole driveway parking area rocked. We just got the 5th wheel moved today, and we've got the travel trailer ready to move. I have a problem. I can't move the trailers by myself, and here's the problem. The RVs are so tall that these wires will get snagged on the covers and stuff that are on the RV. So I have my wife out here with this stick pushing the wires up so they'll clear the RVs. That's how come I can't move them by myself. So we managed to get that one moved in place, and we got this one here, but I ran out of time. It's late. I'll just turn I got to turn the trailer around and back it in over here. And but anyway, I got this one set up. This is Jeremy's. This is the one I got that from that estate cleanup, and I gave it to Jeremy for his birthday. So we got it moved into place. He's still down in Northern California fighting that wildfire. He's working in an area right around the Geysers power plant where the fire started. So they're clearing brush, they're making fire lines, and his Facebook page said they're in mop-up stage right now. So that's a good sign. Things are calming down where he's at right now a little bit. I do have another list to knock off of my to-do list that I put on my January's things I needed to get done this year, and that is a decent walkway. Since I bought the house, I never ever really did anything with the front yard. I just put all my focus on the back, building the barn, putting the backyard in, the garden. That area has just been all consuming. So Monday, as soon as I get, tomorrow I'm going to get the travel trailer set in place and unhooked from my truck. And Monday I'm taking my truck down and we're going to be hauling gravel. And I'm going to be making a decent walkway through here for now. But on my another to-do list for next year, I'm stockpiling the materials. And then when my brother-in-laws come up and visit Mom, I'll have them help me build the front porch. So that's another goal, is I'm going to landscape the front and have everything landscaped and ready to build the front porch. Speaking of the front, I'm still working on the gas line. I got all my gas line. I got the final connectors the other day. So the gas line's ready to put in. And the ditch is dug, all the materials purchased. Everything's ready to go in place. I just need to go down to the county and get my permit, have the inspector come out and inspect. Once I get everything installed, then I can bury everything And then hopefully I can pick up my tank on Wednesday or Thursday. I got a tank that I'll be going and getting and putting in place, and we'll get that in, and then at a later date we'll fill it, because I don't have the money to fill it right now. We're still dealing on a tight budget here. So that's about it on catching you guys up to speed on what I've been busy with. I haven't been focusing too much on filming videos the last 3 days. I have been so busy just trying to get all these homesteading activities taken care of. And I hope you guys appreciate what I'm doing with the homestead. And it's just like, man, just moving the trailers and putting the rock in and then doing the fence has completely changed the atmosphere around here. It's looking much neater and, well, prettier. Yeah, creating a nice nest for my bride. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. We're a frugal homestead tucked in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. Please stay tuned to more videos. You can help us out by subscribing, giving me a thumbs up, and leaving a comment. Also, clicking that bell icon alerts you to new videos as I upload them. And if you guys want, feel free to share my videos on your social media platforms. Hey, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. $15 minutes. This is the video for just catching everybody up to speed on what's going on. Hey folks, I'm gonna catch you up to speed on what I've been doing on my staycation, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen.